Hey guys, it's me, Kiana. I'm here with one of my weekly videos. It's kind of late, but I've been really busy. School already started back for me, so I've been busy, doing schoolwork and regular work. So I'm glad, to know that everyone's doing well. Thanks again for all the support that you guys have given me. Like, it just means so much to me. Today I'm going to talk about not letting anyone break your smile, because I know tomorrow is the first day of school for a lot of people, and I definitely should have posted this earlier, but like I said, I was busy, but hopefully as many people can see it as possible. I want to talk about this because each year I start the year off, in this attitude, like, I'm not going to let anything get me down. Growing up and being a teenager and going to high school is really hard because there's a lot of people who try to really break your smile and bring you down. So I just want to talk to you guys about just making sure that you keep a great attitude, and let this year, be your best year yet. And, just don't let anything, get you down or, ruin you. So on my Instagram, there's this header that I have, or in my bio, and it says unbreakable smile. And I never really want to take that down because I just think that that just means so much to me. If you guys know who Tori is, she actually sings that song called Unbreakable Smile, and it's basically just her talking about how she knows people judge her and they want her to change, and they talk about her, but she's not going to change for them, and it's not going to, ruin who she is. For me, I take that as, I go to school every day, I'm around people every day, I know everyone, doesn't like me, but, that's okay. And same thing for me, I don't want to have to change for anyone. I kind of just want to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm having, you know, I'm living a really good life. I have an amazing family who support me. And, as long as there's not something drastic going on in your life, I think no one should really have a reason to feel sad or, feel hurt. I think, the more you keep saying that you're not going to let anyone, break your smile or break who you are, I just think, the more it'll stick out to you and the more it will stick with you. I know that in ninth grade I started, a new school for, I know a lot of you people know this, and I started a new school, and it was really just hard for me, because I didn't really have many friends, and it just kind of, sucked. I felt like there wasn't many people to lean on, and I felt like I was kind of being judged. But I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that I was a ninth grader, and, as much as I said I didn't care about what people thought, I definitely did care, and it definitely did dim my personality a bit. It made me less open to a lot of friendships, and it made me a lot more bitter. I, wasn't really doing too well in my schoolwork. I just was completely out of my element. It wasn't me at all. It wasn't until 10th grade where I just finally started understanding, what it means to just always, stay happy no matter what, even when things aren't going your way. They say that it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile, and it just takes so much energy, being hurt. But I think just if you know that you're okay with yourself, you know that you're a good person, that you're doing the right thing, there's, no reason why you should be concerned about what other people, are thinking about you. So 10th grade just went so much better for me. 11th grade, went well, but I will actually say that junior year didn't go the way that I had planned. There were some things, going on with me personally, and, they kept me from doing some things, and, I didn't have the year that I wanted to. But when I look back on it, I stayed healthy. I, maintained my friendships. I have a beautiful family. Everyone's healthy. They're whole. I have every reason, to smile. And I think that I was definitely very hurt, and, definitely just didn't really think there was much to smile about. I may not be out here, at a bunch of parties and stuff, but that's not what life is about. You have to find a reason to smile, and you always, you just have to be thankful for what you have, and even for what you don't have, because, sometimes you ask for things and then they don't go your way, and they end up being worse than what it would have been if you just wouldn't have had those things. So I just think it's really important. I think unbreakable smile for me just means you're not going to let anyone break you. It doesn't mean that you have to be smiling all of the time, but it means that, you're always you're not always happy, but you're not going to let anything drag you down. It doesn't mean that you're not ever going to feel sad, you're not ever going to feel hurt because you're a human. Like, those are human emotions, those are things that are given. But I think as long as you just, keep a smile on the inside, knowing that, things aren't, going to get in your way, and that also you're not going to let anything get in the way of becoming, who you are. One of the things that she said, that Tori says about that song, is that people tried to change her to make her, make her image a little different. Maybe they thought she'd be, more successful that way. And she's saying, I'm not going to change, who I am, just to be, a certain way, just to be successful. Success comes in many different forms, and, people are going to criticize you, and they're going to try to do everything they can, to break you and, to make you cry and, all those things, because people are just mean, but you just have to stay focused. Be happy with yourself. The more you keep saying, I'm going to have a smile on my face no matter what, I'm going to be happy no matter what, the more it just becomes a real thing. Because for me, it's ever since I've kind of lived by that motto of, having a true, unbreakable smile, I've just felt a lot happier, and a lot more content with myself. And last thing, I'm not going to hold you guys up too long, but last thing, actually, two more things. I have a friend, and she's just always smiling. And on her Instagram bio, it says, keep smiling and life will stop, bringing you troubles, or something like that. And for me, that actually means a lot. It doesn't mean that life is never going to throw you any type of challenges, but as long as, you keep smiling, it'll just make you feel better, and it'll make other people around you feel better. Because when I'm around her, I feel like, I'm constantly bubbly. I feel like, there's not a care in the world. And that doesn't mean that nothing ever goes on. But, one thing that she does that definitely inspires me is that she has a great attitude no matter what. And that, means a lot to me. And it makes me feel better, about myself. And then the second thing, which will be the last thing, I'm going to end with a Bible scripture like I always do. Romans 8:18. I got this from my friend. She said she was actually going to get it tattooed on her, and she said that the troubles that the world brings you, God will repay you for those. So I think that's also something to keep in mind. No matter how hard life seems now, just know that there will always be a better day, and just don't let it break you, because in the end, you're going to get everything that you deserve. Okay, so that's it. I hope everyone has an amazing day at school tomorrow, if it's tomorrow or next week or whatever. I just hope you guys, do great. And start the year off by saying you're going to have an unbreakable smile, because by the end of the year, you're not just going to have to say it. It's going to be something that, sticks with you, and it's going to become a habit, and you're going to have your best year yet. Thank you guys so much, and don't forget to subscribe and give feedback. Bye!